So I've come all the way to Ottawa to meet Devon Larratt, who has the strongest arms in the world. This is his house, and I think this is also where he trains. Last time I met him, he was huge. This time, he's even bigger. I'm about to reveal the secrets, how he got so insanely strong.
Devon Larratt is a living legend in the sport of arm wrestling. He's wrestled all the strongest arms in the world and has now dominated the sport for over a decade. So what's the secret to his insane strength? And is it even all strength, or is there more to it? Well, we're about to find out, because we've been given a rare opportunity to document exactly how he trains to still get stronger at almost 50 years of age. And how he trains his sons to one day take over the throne as the world's best arm wrestler.
I hope this is his house. There he is. He looks huge.
There we go.
Hey man, good to see you again.
Buddy.
It's been a while.
Hey, so happy to have you.
Thank you.
Hey?
No, this is your house.
Yeah. Welcome to Arm Wrestling Central.
Oh my god, and hey, how's it going? Oh, your whole family is ready.
Something to drink? Something to eat?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah?
We just
get right to it?
Just right to it, yeah.
All right. Come on in, guys. Come on in.
You looked a bit smaller in this photo, Devon.
Yeah.
This is a few years ago, huh?
Yeah, it's been a couple years. It's while I was still serving. I kind of let myself go a little bit since I was working.
And you're Mile, right?
Yeah.
Magnus, nice to meet you.
Man.
You're also into arm wrestling?
I am.
So what is this table?
This is where I do like most of my work. This is an arm wrestling table that's kind of been retrofitted with a cable system attached to it. Very simple design.
Because it looks custom built.
It is.
Yeah.
It's also ancient.
This table was initially owned by an arm wrestler called Leanne Dufresne. Actually, she was the best woman arm wrestler in the world for a while. This table has been with me for like over 20 years. So much of my training is done off this table and off of weights off the floor.
Right, because you have so many different machines here, but to me they all look kind of similar.
I have a couple arm wrestling tables that we bring out when we do parties and stuff. I use these bands, I use this cable, but I use weights off the floor, but this is really it.
Hey guys, quick question. Have you ever landed in a new country and realized you have no internet? Or even worse, have you ever come back from a trip feeling great only to realize that your phone bill costs more than your flights? That's why I use Saily. Taxi! Saily is an affordable eSIM app that gives you data plans in over 160 countries. So no more searching for Wi-Fi or getting ripped off by overpriced airport SIM cards. Just download the app, pick a plan, and boom, you're connected the moment you land. And if you ever need help, Saily has 24/7 customer support, so you're never stuck without a solution. Right now, you can get 15% off if you use my code MAGNET at checkout, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Seriously, this is a game changer. Link is in the description. Please check it out. All right, so show me what you would do on this then.
I guess we can start you off with rising, and the action is raising your knuckle up.
Right.
So when you're on the arm wrestling table and we're arm wrestling each other, like that feels like right? This, right?
It's like your hand feels so strong gripping up and also so large.
This is a big part of arm wrestling, right? This ability to rise up.
Right.
And so we train that exact motion. So rising is kind of always happening. No matter where the match is, if you can do this movement, what it does is it puts the pressure in your opponent's fingers, and it lets you be able to open your hand and regrip. Very important strength. It's very small, but super important. Yeah. This is very exact to how the motion feels on the table.
Right.
This is what we call rising, posting, back pressure. They made a movie about it, Over the Top. Right. This ability, this is what starts off.
When was that made? Was that before you started, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? I think that was back in the 80s.
Is that what got you into it?
I got into it with my grandmother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I started arm wrestling with my grandmother. Yeah, I was like 5 or 6, and arm wrestling was my reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like doing chores. This is when you're arm wrestling somebody and you go to the outside like this and you bend their wrist back. We'll call this one pronation. Now I can go this way, I can put my body over here and kind of roll out.
So arm wrestling is pretty technical then. Compared
it's like
to what?
a miniature martial art. So like jiu-jitsu is technical.
Yeah.
That's it. Let it come down.
Such a strange movement.
This is that pronator muscle that we talked about, right?
Okay.
This is this.
Look at Devon's
Yeah,
muscle
see?
here.
That's for turning.
I don't have any muscle there.
This is not a climber muscle.
Right.
This is specific for arm wrestling.
Do you have that too?
Oh yeah, of course. It's that guy right there.
Yeah, maybe you were born with it though, since you're his son.
I definitely had a bigger one than most people without training.
So I think it would be interesting also to grip up with you and also Devon, just to see if I can even move him slightly. I don't think I have any chance.
We'll get on the table.
It's like a...
I'll probably have a bit of right, you'll have a bit of left.
Yeah. But this lift is super important. This is maybe one of the most important pieces. Okay. So you like when you talk about this, just this very simple motion, massive part of arm wrestling.
So your whole family is into arm wrestling, or you have a daughter too. Is she also into arm wrestling?
She's got the high school championships coming up in like a month.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she arm wrestles. She's not as crazy as the rest of us, but she's been arm wrestling since she was a baby. So a lot of times when you arm wrestle, your arm starts to kind of get away from your body. You start to fall away. You start to go down like this. A lot of arm wrestling is making sure your arm stays inside your body.
Yeah.
Okay. So this, we're supinating. Okay. And this is for re-gripping and hooking and pressing.
Like that?
Yes.
Perfect.
Good. Nice. That's
Good at that one.
yeah. This one.
I feel it in my bicep.
Yeah, this
You
one
should feel it
you
in the
look.
bicep.
You have good mechanics
much more
with
natural.
this. Yeah. The other way is kind of weirder for you. This seems to you move naturally like this.
It almost cramps up the biceps.
Open up your hand if you can. Yeah. Good. What happened to your fifth finger?
What?
Anything ever happened to your fifth finger?
No. It's just like that from rock climbing. Kind of like you with your arms, right?
Yeah.
Can you stretch them?
No, I can't at all. No, but
It's
I
the
see
same with
your
my pinky,
Your
too.
fifth finger is a bit.
It's when I walk around, around.
It's got
my
a
fingers are like this.
weird bend to it.
Yeah, it does.
I don't see that.
Yeah, but I can straighten it out if I want. But it's like I have to,
tighter.
It's tighter.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Do that with my pinky. It like goes across your hand like, you got monkey hands, man. That's awesome.
When did you get into arm wrestling?
I was young. I was like 5 or 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so kid, but I did it for fun.
Yeah.
Like with kids in school, I was just always totally cool to do
Yeah.
it. Like if anybody was arm wrestling, I was there. I met a professional arm wrestler when I was 18.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then I was all in.
But then this is something that you don't talk a lot about, but you've been in the special forces for Canada too, right? You were in Afghanistan,
Many times, yeah.
and you've been shot.
Yeah, a couple times, yeah.
That is crazy. And also I heard a story where like the helicopter you were in got shot down.
Yes.
But it's something you don't talk a lot about. Why is that? Most people would brag about that. Is it secret at all? Not anymore, right?
I would say it's probably past its, important time to be secret. A lot of people are sensitive about sharing that kind of stuff. I do talk about it, but
Yeah. You don't.
if somebody wants to hear about it, I'll talk about it. But it's a really, war is a messy thing. It's a messy thing, and not to really be glorified too much.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So when we were little, my dad offered us $100 if we could lift this bar with one hand.
It's not easy. Like even this is not an easy thing for somebody to do. Mile makes it look easy, but even that, like,
You lift it like that?
Either or. No, I
can
did
do-
under with
You
the
can
one.
do it
but-
any way you want.
You can do it
I thought
however.
you were gonna lift it with a thumb.
No,
You can.
normally like,
We
you
just
can
do
lift it like
cups.
this, but the way we do it for
Yeah.
arm wrestling
Right.
is
Cups.
some on the
Okay.
same side. So you cup it in and do it like that.
Wow.
And you gotta find the balance point, otherwise it gets real weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
easy.
no problem.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
How old were you when you got your first $100?
I think I was 12.
You weren't 12. No.
I think
no,
I was
not a
12.
chance. Not a chance.
I have a distinct memory of being at a New Year's party, being a kid, picking that up, and being really happy.
How many years between you guys?
2. He's 2 years old.
2.5-ish. Yeah.
But that bar right there, that lift, most arm wrestlers that are like just kind of do it for fun can't lift that.
Really?
Yeah, most people can't.
Huh.
You have a very specialized type of spring.
You
It's,
gotta
not
back
yet.
up a bit more, yeah.
Gotta back up.
It's almost like a sloper,
There you
right?
go.
Yeah.
Show the thumb exercises
Yeah.
we do.
This one's my favorite. But you give one more wrap, then you wrap around the thumb.
Right.
And then you kind of just sit into it, get the tension, and close your thumb like this. It's
Right.
gonna blow that muscle up like crazy. Yeah,
If you do a couple sets, it'll look bigger than you've ever seen it before.
And then what do you do like that?
So kind of just close your hand.
Open and close.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you're like that.
Action the
Okay.
thumb. Action the thumb. Over and over and over. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Work that. That's it. Wonderful.
And then the further down you go, the harder it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
And you have a match in, what was it, 12 days?
12 days. 12
Yeah.
days out. Artem Taranenko. Yep, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not doing much today, because I'm
Did you guys do any other sports? So was arm wrestling was always what you're gonna do?
Combat in general. Like I did
Okay.
judo when I was younger, and jiu-jitsu, and played basketball. Really, I was very active, and so was Milo. We played most sports.
How
but-
about hockey? You're from Canada.
Yeah, no hockey, no hockey. So we're kind of an abnormality in that
Okay.
way. Yeah, most families play hockey. We
Right.
arm wrestle.
We're the one Canadian family that doesn't skate.
Pretty much.
And you are currently like top 3 in the world, right? And who else? Who's like your biggest competition right now?
Levon Saginashvili he's the best.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of guys at the top. Hermes Gasparini from Italy, Vitaly Letin from Russia. Super heavyweight arm wrestling, it goes deep.
Right.
Like there's a lot of guys from all over the world
Yeah.
that are
What do you guys think of the Eddie Hall versus Brian Shaw match? Because I was super surprised that it was so even.
It was close.
So were we.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we thought
trained
Brian
him,
was gonna just destroy him.
Right.
But
That's what I thought too.
And you know,
but,
he really kind of did. You know,
Yeah.
like Brian did a great job. Eddie was good. He fought well.
and he was loud.
Yeah.
I like that. That was cool.
very
how would
combative.
these guys do against Eddie or Brian? Do you think?
Maybe we'll find out someday.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find out.
But like today, do you think that they would have any chance, or is the strength just? Yeah.
That's our guy.
You think you could beat it? Yeah.
That's our guy.
Maybe hard to say.
Okay. Right.
That's likely.
Because you're way more technical, right?
I would say very likely.
And
yeah.
Devon is, because I talked to some arm wrestlers, and they say that you're the smartest arm wrestler out there. Maybe not the strongest physically, but the
bar
smartest.
is really low for wrestlers. So they found really?
Yeah.
I gotta answer Brian
Yeah.
Shaw, right?
Brian Shaw, yeah.
Let's just hang out.
Brian,
What's up, man?
hey buddy, I'm here with Magnus Midtbø.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, yeah. We were talking about you earlier. We were doing pinch grip.
I bet he kicked your ass.
He did.
I'm pretty tough.
He did kick my ass. Yeah. He's pretty good.
Oh, that's all. Where are you guys at?
We're just at my place. We're just I'm running them through a little arm wrestling workout. Actually, we were just talking about your match.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's fun.
Anyways, you want me to call you back in a bit? You want me to call you in like an hour or two?
Yeah, brother. I'm actually just driving on the road, so that I'm free whenever. So
Okay.
yeah, just hit me up.
Okay, thank you so much, Brian. I'll call you in a bit.
Love it, brother.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay, bye-bye. Be great, Brian. Be great.
Be great, brother. I love it.
Later, buddy. Hey, look up.
Is that him?
Oh yeah.
Be
Be
great.
great, right.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are good friends, I guess. Then,
I love Brian.
Yeah.
People think of Brian Shaw and they're like, what a monster.
Right.
And he is.
He is a monster.
He
Right?
is a monster.
I mean, you're tall. How tall are you?
I'm like 6'5". I think
Only
he's,
6'5"? You
yeah, I
look
think
taller.
he's like 6'8".
So is this dangerous at all?
I mean, you always see people online breaking their arms and stuff, and yeah, like the
Have you broken any arms?
People who don't drink enough milk
Yeah.
are generally like really brittle and fragile. So I've run into a bunch of non-milk drinkers.
Vegans?
I have. In our sport, our injuries are, broken arm is really famous.
And what is it that you break? It's this bone right here, right?
Yeah.
spiral fractures.
And you only have one bone in here, so then your
Yeah.
arm is basically not attached to anything anymore.
It's useless.
You also get muscle tears, bicep, pec. These are the main ones. People blow their pec, people blow their bicep.
And you've had some injuries.
I have.
Your bicep tore?
Yeah, I've Levon tore my bicep there.
What does it say? What does the
It says Levon was here in Georgian, and there's
real tramp stamp?
a little kitty cat that says 415 on it for Levon.
Well, you guys are good friends though, right? Even though you're
He's the
also
best.
competitors.
Yeah, he's a big inspiration to all of us.
But you have to fake beef before a match, or does it not matter?
We can get there.
Okay.
Okay, look, if Levon and I have a match, we're going to fight.
Right.
We're going to fight. Yeah.
Are you gonna trash talk him too, or?
Yeah.
What is the line, though?
Listen,
If
it's hard to trash talk Levon.
Okay.
You know, it's hard. But if I think that there's a way.
What is your go-to? What do you call him?
I have called him a pussy a lot. But that's why I've got that. I used to call him a 415-pound pussy.
Nice. You're very, very strong. You're very, very strong. Really try to focus on keeping this arm up
Okay.
instead of
that's to me.
like
That's
blocking
kind of
you.
counterintuitive.
I know it feels counterintuitive.
Yeah.
But when you're going down, you don't want to have this on the table because you
Right.
want to be able to use the momentum of you
Yeah.
going down to be able to continue this movement. Nice. All right, I'm going to give you a bit more resistance now.
I was sad. That was already a lot. Oh Jesus.
So we might be similar strength,
No.
but I'd say we are. I'd say we are. But I'm just manipulating you with little tiny micro movements
Okay.
to be able to favor me.
I didn't even think of that. But is it my position is better now, isn't it? Or?
You got a good
Like,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah. Milo is real strong.
Yeah. So he's
Okay.
giving me a good position,
Yeah.
and
I
I'm
am
not
definitely
able
giving
to
you a
like
good
move you
position.
at all.
But what I'm doing is I'm opening you. I'm pronating you.
Right.
So I'm kind of putting it more on your bicep, and you're not really able to pull me back at that point.
Okay. So I'm gripping,
Yep.
and then you want to be as high like
Correct.
this as possible, right? And to prevent you doing that, do I squeeze, or how do I prevent
You just do the same thing back to me.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to outrise and outpost me.
Did you guys get that? So when you grip up,
Yep.
you want to be as high as possible, right?
Correct.
So we both try to be. If I
Let me jump in.
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Milo's very good, okay?
Yeah.
But I'm going to show you a little bit about what happens before, because
Okay.
so much of what happens before they say go, okay?
Okay.
been benched.
So much happens with the grip you accept. You see this angle, this high low, you want to be high up. You want to
Okay.
open your thumb as wide as possible. And you see what happens is the mistake that people will make is they will grip you.
Okay.
Okay. So if
So I wait for you to
you
grip.
wait. Yeah. And as you do, you take up the tension. So as I start to lower, you kind of do a little bit of a hammer curl. And you take up all this tension into my hand.
Yeah.
Right? So if you can make your arm be pulling into my fingers,
Yeah.
this is to your advantage.
Okay.
You see this line right here. Any way that this line can be moved up, whether it's through the thumb, whether it's through the bottom of the hand,
Okay.
the more that you are up in my fingers, the better you will be. And once you have that, you hammer curl back and
Yeah.
you prone and you cup your wrist and you lean to the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
With your whole body as well.
Nice. Nice. Yes. Good. And you see how you're kind of using your arm?
Yeah, I shouldn't do that.
It's okay. So you were kind of like this,
Yeah.
okay? But what you can do that's even easier is this.
Right. So use your body, your
Oh,
weight.
Yes, everything.
I don't
locked.
have as much weight to use though, but
Yeah, good.
right. And
Good.
then
Yes.
Yeah.
Much better.
okay.
Much better. Good. Now, see, your arm is doing
Mm-hmm.
good things. You're pulling up really good. But as soon as you pull up like this, bend your wrist hard.
Bend my wrist. hard.
Yes, that's way better.
So this is the strap, right?
Yes, it is.
And when does this come into play?
So often when we're arm wrestling,
Yeah.
a lot of, like we talked about how the high spot's important. Both guys don't really understand this. So
Yeah.
when both guys go for the high spot,
Yeah.
often it slips.
Right.
So most professional arm wrestling is done in the strap.
Okay.
So I'll quickly put this on.
How many times do you slip before the strap comes?
Just one.
One.
One
Okay.
slip and then you're in the strap.
And do you prefer strap? Or?
We train for strap because it's inevitable. In
Right.
pro competition, either one guy or the other one wants it.
Yeah. So what do I do? What is the technique now then?
No different.
No
Exact
different.
same thing. Make sure the elbow's up.
Up.
The only difference is now we're attached, so you don't need to hold on at all. Just
Okay.
open your hand while you're going for the rise. Even.
Okay.
You can take that high, you can regrip
yeah.
while you hit.
Okay. So it's like that.
Nice.
Nice. Real good.
Yeah.
Try to think about, instead of going for the pin, just get the match close to you.
Okay.
Bring the match to your center.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, way better, way better.
Hitting a person in one move is actually very rare. What's more likely is to bring the match inside, and then eventually it appears.
Now, I can demonstrate that if you want. It'll be something like this. So I can maybe go and then see, okay, I've kind of got control now.
Yeah.
Now I can pin.
Yeah.
I won't right away be like, rah, hit right away. I'll get control,
Yeah.
then finish.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah, great top roll. Try to bend your wrist more. I feel
Okay.
like your top roll is great,
Yeah.
but bend that
Bend the
wrist.
wrist.
Because if you can, it's just another piece you can take away from me.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Very good.
So when are you doing your first tournament?
Is this usually how you spend your Friday nights?
Normally.
Devon has a belt. What is that belt?
That is the East versus West. Is that the heavyweight?
I don't know which one that is. Heavyweight or 115 or 105.
It's one of the world titles.
Yeah.
Okay.
No big deal.
Nice. And you
We
don't
arm
care-
wrestle because we love it, you know.
Right.
We're not doing it for a belt. You know?
Right.
Like the belt is the goal, but you know, even if there's no belt, I mean, I'm still gonna arm wrestle.
How old are you now?
I'll be 50 soon.
50
I'll be
soon.
50 in April, so
And
49.
you're still getting stronger.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
Arm wrestling seems to be one of those sports where you can get stronger even at a little bit older.
So long to build up your hand.
Yeah, is that old man strength, right? That it's like you're just gonna keep getting stronger and stronger.
Well, I hope so. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't want to stop. I'd love to keep on competing at a high level.
Do you do anything differently now from when you started?
Oh, so many things.
Yeah,
Yeah, so many things.
and that's things that these guys are just
Right.
gonna do from the start.
So, you know, 30 years of learning, you know, I try and put into these guys,
Right.
you know, so that they don't have to make all the mistakes that I did.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the time we're his age, our arms will actually still be able to straighten.
So with this information, how many percent stronger do you think I am now in arm wrestling? How much does this help? Because I mean, strength is important.
We
right?
would
You
have
need-
to practice.
We have
You
to
would
practice that a
yeah,
lot.
this is not going to instantly turn you into Superman.
No, but like, is it like 5%?
Well, it'll help you for sure. I mean, if you can hit your angles, it's going to help you. But
Jeez, that hand is just like steel. I don't know.
it's a 5'11" or a 5'12" maybe, or what?
Oh, okay, yeah.
V11.
V11.
That's your V15, Magnus.
That is
V15.
V70. That's the ultimate boss right there. But okay, so, and even with, oh my God.
Come on, Magnus. Come on, Magnus.
Stop going easy on him.
It's good. It's good.
Keep climbing, Magnus. Keep climbing. Don't stop climbing.
Tell you what, I love weight categories. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, man.
Thank you. It's so good to
it's
have you here.
impossible.
It's so good to have you here.
Well-
I can't keep up with you even climbing the stairs. So.
Yeah, no, I wish that you guys got to try this. It's, I can, full force, I'm not moving him at all. I think you would need 10 of me, or maybe 20 even, to beat him. All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you,
next
buddy.
video, we're gonna go climbing and doing a bunch of weights and different stuff. So make sure you check out that. Also check out everyone here on social media, and I will see you next time. Cool.
Thanks, buddy. Sorry for screwing you up.
I
I don't even understand how this is even remotely possible. Oh, there's no way. There's no way.